Hi, everyone. I just wanted to say a quick word today, especially to young people, about the importance of friends. Now, I'm pretty sure in a video I made probably over a year ago, I explained the fact that when I was a child, I did not have a lot of friends. And I don't say this to make you pity me. um, I explained that, yeah, I'm sure there were mean girls back then. There were jerks. Always has been. But a lot of my problem, I think, was self esteem and also feeling the need to kind of build walls, so to speak, around myself for um, protection. So I was not very open to friendships. And, when you give off those kind of signals, then people usually stay away. So that was part of what was going on. But I tell you that I endured through those very lonely times, remembering that I was never truly alone, that Jesus, my Savior, my friend, my King, was always with me. I was very blessed to have parents who instilled in me and modeled for me the gift of faith. So oftentimes when I was alone, I would, talk to Jesus as though he were sitting right next to me. And when you think about it, he was, right? So, one thing to remember is that you're never alone. Another thing is this: be choosy with friends. I understand the temptation to hang out with someone who you not really prefer to hang out with, but simply so that you're not seen as being alone or an outcast. I did try that route in middle school, and it was not good for me. I settled for someone who was also kind of alone, but she was not kind to me. I mean, we sat together so that we both looked like we had a friend, but she was definitely not good friend material. And in fact, she would say ugly things about me and tease me and make me feel even less confident than I felt before. So, what I'm trying to say is that honestly, it's better to be alone than to settle. So, don't settle. Eventually, you will find someone or someones who appreciate the real you. Anyone who does not appreciate the real you, you know, let them go. Let them go. Don't change yourself to become like people who you really don't want to be like. Yeah. Another thing I would say is pray for good, holy friendships. God's timing is not always our timing. And he calls on us to be patient in the waiting. And sometimes that is so hard. But I continue to pray for good and holy friends. And honestly, my first good and holy friend, I would say, is my husband, who I met when I was 19. And my second good and holy friend, I did not meet until I was 36 years old. And now I have a few good and holy friends. I'd say maybe five or six of them. Um, And the Lord has truly blessed me, and it was worth the wait, because these are the kind of people who, even if you don't see each other for a while, when you get together, it's like you never skipped a beat, like you've never been apart. These are the kind of people who share my faith, people I can talk about the Lord with, and who don't think I'm weird or crazy. These are people who would just as soon ride in a limousine with me as, take a city bus or walk if we had to. These are the kind who are there for you in good times and in bad times, and the kind of people that you can tell anything to, and they don't judge you or make you feel like you need to be different somehow. So I encourage you to pray for good friendships, to be patient in the waiting, and to remember that you are never, ever truly alone. The Lord is with you. But if you're afraid of looking like you're alone, I have a couple of little quotes that I want to share with you. Some wisdom from the Bible and from Booker T. Washington. Associate yourself with people of good quality, for it is better to be alone than in bad company. Fully agree with that. From the Bible, whoever walks with the wise becomes wise, but the companion of fools suffers harm. Do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. Oh my gosh. Bad company let me say it. Boop. I should do bloopers like the kids do on their projects. Do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. And remember, y'all, that the most important goal you have in this life is to get to heaven, to be with God for all eternity, where there's no more death, no more suffering, no more tears. And so your soul is the most valuable thing you possess. Don't let anyone or anything destroy that. Protect it with everything you've got. Have a good day.